Welcome to another episode of Ama, Ask Master Anything. Today we have Master Sri Akarshana with us.
Namaste.
Namaste, Master. And my name is Angela, and today we're going to go over some amazing questions that I found in the Creator Circle community that we have. So I've chose one of really interesting question from actually Kriti Bhatia.
Okay.
And she's asking, when it's written in the faith, as astrologers say, and predict the future, shall we still practice law of attraction, or is it futile, meaning it's just a waste of time then? What do you think, Master?
We can go very deep with this one. First of all, I think to establish things like numerology, astrology, all of these things is real. So there's truth there. But it also depends on the source of where this information is coming from. All people are playing with tarot cards these days, you see. So everybody
go on YouTube and then they
so
tell
everybody, you. So everybody is following everybody now. Everybody is fortune reader. Just buy a pack of cards and, and then off you go.
Just a funny story quickly. I followed this girl. She's Colombian. And the other day she was doing a live in Instagram where she was following someone saying tarot, like saying the thing. And then the lady will say, yeah, this is the time where you will find the special one, where it will come. And then she started looking behind. She used to say the same thing for every sign. She had her hopes up, thinking that it will come.
So, but, put all that aside, that today we are contaminated with a lot of saturation of information.
There's a lot of information.
Which sometimes we can't say that there's absolute truth in everything. However, this thing on astrology, if from the right source, then there's truth in that. We need to understand this multiple dynamics of this. We need to understand. Number one is the one who's giving the astrology reading, is that true? First, is that from the source? The second is whether it's true or not, the way I'm receiving it, there's another dynamic there, the way I'm receiving it. So even if it wasn't true, if I receive it in such a way, actually I'm using law of attraction already.
Yeah, because you're already putting it.
So if you say, oh, you will never, suddenly in my mind it's there. When I think about it or I worry about it, law of attraction is happening. So one dynamic is understanding, is there truth in the source? Okay. Second dynamic is whether there's truth or not, this individual can actually make it true or not by their thought and their feeling. So law of attraction is going to happen anyway, whether you try to practice or not. But I think the better question that is being asked here is actually saying, let's say, for example, you say, I will never, let's use something small so we don't need to think about anything. I will never be able to manifest another pillow into a cushion into my life again. Okay. And so the question here is there any point in still using the law of attraction to try and manifest a cushion if that is said? And the answer is yes.
Okay.
Is because another dynamic we need to start understanding is this. You are giving my astrology reading based on how the moon, the stars, the everything, and my energy alignment is at this moment in time. Yeah. All can be changed. Remember, this is science. The only constant is change.
Yep.
So in every sense, how things work can be changed. So when we start to understand timings can change, moon, stars, movement can change, weather can change, climate can change, earth can change, everything in the universe can change. We can change. Character can change. Personality, everything can change. So even if you take, and if anybody who's watching this has ever witnessed anybody's personality change, then how can the star sign still be true to that person. Like,
Yeah.
let's say, for example, you say, oh, Pisces is this characteristic. Okay, cool. But what happens when they've changed personality? And we've witnessed people change before,
Yeah.
right? So where's the truth then? So there's so much change that can happen, right? So when we understand that, then law of attraction is still applicable. So meaning you say, hey, you will never be able to manifest this Instagram cushion again. And if I, number one, choose to, and this must be, I need to first choose to not believe it if I don't, and not accept it as the truth. The second thing is, can I change myself to attract what I want? So that can change. And aside from that also, because there are multiple dimensions, I think for another video, not for this video, but there are multiple dimensions that are all happening at the same time, meaning that there are multiple results and multiple destinies. So it's all open for that. Everybody should be trying always their best to manifest what they want in life that way.
So I guess this is for another video as well, because then you talk about more about destiny and fate, and
That is
if we go into that, right, then we're
there for
just gonna
another,
go into it. So first of all, it's just knowing that if you ask that astrology person, it has to be from the truth source,
Okay, yeah.
right?
So,
and then
yeah.
you decide if that aligns with you, because maybe
Whether you decide to choose to believe it
choose
or not.
believe it or not, because otherwise then it's just like that, like they just tell you, oh, you will always be such and such, and then you will just believe it, and then you will just manifest
You will
it.
just be it. That's
So
right.
it will be just
Mm-hmm.
pointless to go.
Yeah.
Well, not pointless, because if they tell you something that is true to yourself, then it will be beneficial, right?
You know, Angela, actually, one should work on their own instrument and their own vehicle only, and should not it should not be that way. Grandmaster always says this: find a master who can see, and then they can give guidance from there. The moment we start mixing tarot cards with astrology, with numerology, and some fortune teller that you meet on the
Or
street,
the numbers.
then you can get so confused. So confused. Everybody becomes confused. Oh, let me get some cards to help me and do this and do that and burn a candle at 11 p.m. and look in the mirror and see what it says. And we become confused, too confused. So find a master to work with on your instrument, so that it comes to a point where you become more aligned and be able to connect immediately, so that you know the truth without needing to seek so much outwards.
I think that that's so truth. Like I've started this journey not too long ago, and before I used to be like, oh, what is my purpose, or oh, what do I have to do, or like I was so urged to know the future. But now, working with you, master, and working with grandmaster as well, like it's just so comfortable, as far as like just in peace to know that I just have to work on my yoga practice. I gotta do what I have to do, and everything just flows without me worrying, oh, what is it gonna happen tomorrow or the next day. So I totally take that. And if you do have a master, or if you want to find a master, do so, because life is so much easier that way.
It's the same with me,
Yeah.
with grandmaster there. It's a peace of mind. It's a knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is protected. Everything is safe. The path is the right way. Just keep going, So it makes life so much easier.
So much easier. It's like having your own personal driver. They
way.
drive, and
Easy.
you just trust, and you just stay in the car.
I never
Kind of
knew I
thing.
was Angela's driver. Now I know.
Well, not like that, Master. Well, Master, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So yes, guys, if you have any questions, please make sure you put your questions in the creator circle. And if you like this video, if you learned something with Master and me, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. So we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.